friends, it's Kelly and welcome to my channel. And just like the rabbit in Alice in Wonderland, I am very late to an important date. This is my March creation for the hashtag my YouTube bucket list. This was started by Mom to create, and I believe that Dahlia has taken over for the month of March and I think for the rest of 2022. So we are in really good hands. And it's basically, what do you want to do for this year in 2022 on your YouTube channel? What is it that you want to create? I actually had a whole list. I thought I had it with me, but I don't see it in front of me, of things that I would really love to do. Actually, I do. And these are just a couple of the things that I wanted to do. I wanted to do some pocket letters, splatter calligraphy, acrylic paint pours. Done a couple of these before. The jelly plate, I've done that before, tier trays, but I wanted to very specific, do them on specific months for very unique creations. I wanted to do some canvas art, some recycling trash to treasure, make one of those fabric spool snippet rolls, etc., etc. My VHS album out of a VHS container. So there's a lot of creative things that I hope to accomplish on my channel. This is a very old piece of paper, very old. In fact, I've been looking for this for years. So you might remember that I did on my channel, I had a set of 4 of these, the smaller ones. They were about this size, and these were the 2 larger ones. Well, I decided that this month I wanted to alter them. Just really, take this and to bring it to a whole new level. So I did. This is what I created using just 1 sheet of paper. 1 sheet. This is all that I have, is this. And here's what's left. As you can see, I've used up pretty much every little corner of this, and I am so excited how this came out. But I decided to keep it going. I altered a puzzle piece. I did a little altered coin. And then I also created an ATC. So I have a whole set that I'll be able to send to someone in some friend mail and bless someone with all of these sweet little goodies. This is actually from K & Company, and it is the dollhouse, and I've had this for so long. I actually wanted to use this for the Anna White hashtag so in love for February. So this is also going to be for that. I am 3 weeks behind on that, but before I went on to March bunnies for March, I wanted to complete February. Since I already knew this is what I pulled this out for, I just did not have a chance to really put it all together. So I'm also playing along with the stitching for that. That's going to be the faux stitching here, and of course the material from the dress. I've got the little tape measure there. I also have stitching around each of the die cuts, has stitching. You can see that all around each of the pieces. Same thing with this one on the ATC card, which right now is blank on the back till I figure out which home this will be going to. So let me show how I created these. I only had 2 sheets of paper, 1 sheet of stickers, and then the package that it came in. So I decided I was going to use as much of this as I could. I did run out, so I went through my stash and I found 2 little dragonflies and butterflies that would work. So I did use slightly something else from the exact same company, same designer, but I think this part was my favorite part. I actually did some recycling with the little paper insert that this was sitting on. When you pull it out of the packaging, this was inside. Here's how I used it. I actually put it on the inside as a little tiny center so I can fill this with just so many things. I decided, I'm not sure I liked the idea that I didn't want to keep them silver. It looked like I just didn't do anything to it because I was basically, just putting this on the top. That's exactly what it looked like this. And so it just didn't look altered enough for me. So I decided to go ahead and do some distressing. This took 3 coats of acrylic paint. This is the only white acrylic paint I had on hand. So I put a coat of gesso first, which is this one here. Just use this one, a little coat of acrylic gesso. Whenever I'm using white acrylic paint, I try to use the gesso, and it's still, even with the gesso, so that was first layer, it took 3 more layers of acrylic paint. So there's 4 layers on here. As you can see, it didn't quite adhere in all of the areas. So here's a good tip, and what I'll probably do the next time. If I am to alter one of these again, I'm definitely going to rough it up. I'm gonna take some sandpaper and just really scratch this up and really give it that rough exterior. I think it'll help the gesso and the acrylic paint bond better. So just a little tip, if you want to do that, you might want to consider not having something so shiny and metallic. So I have the 4 coats on here, 3 of paint and 1 of gesso. Then I decided to do a little bit of distressing, and I love how this came out. It has this little bit of texture. Not sure you can see that, but what my hands, what used to be here is I took the foam brush and just like dotted it all along there, so it had this like little raised bumpy texture, and I did that on purpose. I love how that turned out. And of course the lids go on and off. It's just a simple little case. You can put so many different things down inside here, maybe a little piece of ribbon or some of that eyelash trim. Same thing with this one, they're all the same. Did a little bit of distressing. I just think that they're so cute. So I do have those. There's a set of 4. And again, all I used is the designer paper. I used a little bit of the cardstock that was here. I used some of the packaging, and I have these 4 beautiful containers. So those turned out to be really, really cute. The next thing on my bucket list that I wanted to do was to alter the puzzle pieces. Originally for my birthday, I've seen this going around YouTube quite a bit, where you take a puzzle piece, you send it out to a lot of friends, they decorate it, and then they send it back. But I had already seen that a few times, and I didn't want to do the same thing that, you know, a lot of my YouTube friends probably have already done. So I just decided to have a crafter's choice. Well, you've already seen my birthday challenge, so you can do whatever you want. If you want to do anything at all, the only thing you needed to send was an ATC card. The rest was all much appreciated and much loved. So what I did is I took a plain puzzle piece. I did get this at Hobby Lobby. I think there was a set of 10, 12, something like that, for just a couple of dollars. I love this. I'm a big fan of natural wood. If I could have my whole house like this, or with some, you know, this shiplap, I would be the happiest. So I decided to continue the party and do another coat of gesso and 2 coats of the acrylic paint, and I put a little Friends Forever on the back. No special reason, I just put it there, and then added it up on the front as well. This is actually the beginning of a second ATC, and I decided to just put that on the puzzle piece. So I went from this to this, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm just really excited at how this turned out. So I think that turned out to be really, really cute, and I think this would be a beautiful set. So that goes with this. As you can see, I'll leave that like that so you can see it. That is the cases. These are the little boxes, the little pill boxes, I guess, and then this is the little altered puzzle piece. So I decided to keep the party going and make a little ATC card, and this is just so cute. So I put on the little Our Happy Home. Back here is a little frame. It is empty. I don't know if you can see this. There's nothing here. It was just an empty frame, and I thought, you know, that'll be cute. And when I put it down, I didn't realize it was the same color, so it looks almost like this belongs on there. And I did add the little daisies, which I think are so sweet, and I popped them up as well. And then the only thing, oh, I have a little banner back here. That's a little banner piece, and that is from this die. I believe this is My Favorite Things. It came from one of the blueprints. I just used that little piece right there in the corner, and then added the little butterfly. These are actual metal wire antennas. I think that is so cute. These are actual metal. And then of course all this glitter, it just has me all kinds of excited. And the final one was, originally I was going to do this size, changed my mind, so now I had this circle. I went ahead and I put a thick piece on the back. Thought, why not just go ahead and make a little ATC coin, since I had already cut out this piece. And again, I was really, you know, using almost the entire sheet, this whole paper. This is all that's left, and I actually have enough to make a card. I did run out of time because all of these pieces took me forever. I had to work on a little bit, let it dry, move on to the next, let it dry, move on to the next, and then I just went ahead and finished it. So this is my bucket list. I can check that off, my friends. I wanted to do some art and some acrylic paints and just really alter a couple of things. So I'm super excited with how this turned out, and I am curious to see what you think. I'm you know, still going to set this aside until someone either has a challenge or I find that I need a home for this. Then of course I will just package all this up, put some little toppers on, and send this on its way. My friends, please go check out Dahlia. She's at Mandalee Cards and More, and I believe Yvonne, and I will put her channel name below. I'm pretty sure this is an open collaboration, so just reach out to Dahlia if this is something that you think you would like to jump on board and you know, start in April, see what's on your bucket list and get some of that stuff done that you say you're gonna do. I'm super excited because, as you can see, I have a long bucket list of things that I want to do, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I am. 2022 coming at you. That's gonna be it, my friends. Thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like my content, and it also helps me find your channel as well. That's it for this one. I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.